In previous videos, we've gone over a lot on how to add and edit and update, read and show and list and all these other things on dealing with objects, but very rarely do we go over how to actually delete an object using something like a delete view in our class-based views. It's actually really simple to do, and we'll take you through the process, but the essence of it is you create a new view based on the delete view in our generic class-based views. You set a template up, and a template's going to there for confirmation that you want to delete an object. Then once you confirm that you want to delete an object on that page, it actually does the delete. So if we'll get through some of our startup, if we'll look at our project, we see that we have 10 tasks and we want to delete a few. If you look at our model, it's a basic task model that's time-stamped and title, slug, description, just very, very simple. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a new view. So we'll open up our task views and start by creating a delete view called task delete view. Just like all of our other model-based views, we want to give it a model of task, and then we want to give it a template name. And in that template is where we're going to have our confirmation form. And then we want to give it a context object name because we're trying to delete a single specific object. So we need a way to reference that, and giving a context object name is a lot better than object. And then finally we'll give a success URL so we know where to go after we have successfully deleted our object. The next thing we need to do is we need to add a new URL. So we'll come down here and create a URL that takes the primary key of the object and goes to /delete so we can properly delete objects. We'll use our task delete view and we'll give it the URL and name of delete. Also notice at the root we have the name of list. Then the next thing we need to do is we need to add our delete template. It's just going to do some basic HTML because we don't have a base template to extend from. What we're going to do is we're going to do a standard form, and it's going to be a post, and then we're going to make sure we have our CSRF token because it's a built-in Django thing that we use with forms. And then we just want to do a confirmation message, and we want to use the title of the task for our confirmation message. And then finally we have our submit button. So the final thing that's left, now that we have our view, our URL, and our template to actually do the confirmation, is we need a way to call that URL. So we'll go into our list, and then for every task we want to add a hyphen, and then we want to add a link called delete. And then we're going to use the URL of delete with our task ID. So with all that said and done, let's actually go ahead and run our server, and you'll see we have our delete links. And we can just click on these to delete, and we go to a delete confirmation message. And that's all there is to it. That's how you use a delete view to delete single individual objects.